We should do a couple of these. I'm ready. Like, I think once the camera comes, this nigga Doug ready to go to sleep. Once the camera comes on,
Fiji.
yeah, you got Fiji water. we got
say water.
Yeah, I say water. CO2, H2O, bunch of bullshit.
All right, here we go.
What else is that? Indulge yourself. Some chocolate.
Oh man, there's a little shit going
Some
on.
sun kiss.
Things going on.
Some nuts.
This nigga got
You got a care package in this
This
bitch.
motherfucker got 2 bottles of Fiji and some more purified water.
Yeah.
Man, care package. What was that? Oh. Stickers in this bitch. Beatbox. I didn't know what was going on. Hey.
All right, let me get it started. Here we go.
Kick that thing off one time.
All right. Summertime. And we in this thing. Welcome back to the summer. Joining me with today, my man, Doug Jones,
What's the deal?
Mo Elrod.
Yo, hey, we in Vegas. It's live at the Venetian. It's like 2:30 in the morning right now.
And it's 100 degrees outside still.
And this dude just put a Gilligan hat on.
Hey,
He's thrown right now.
Hey, I'm on my schoolboy Q. I think he just dropped a mixtape too. I think it's called Blank Stare or something like that.
Oh. Off the rip.
Yeah,
Check it out. I'm sorry, y'all, but I guess I've been way out the box, a little out of character for me. I ain't even know Jay-Z had that title joint.
Man, yo, yeah, this dude is definitely tripping. I just schooled him in the Bahama Breeze. Shout out to Bahama Breeze.
I don't know what the hell I was drinking, but that shit was good as hell.
We was on one.
Man.
Yeah, title, man. You tripping.
And they say Jay-Z about to sell that joint to Apple, huh?
Blank Face, Schoolboy Q. That's the name.
Man, he about to get a
That's what they said. That's what they said.
Nice paycheck.
Yeah, man. He's the inspiration for the podcast tonight. We was a little weather tired. It's been a long week.
We was going to sleep and we started, when they showed me Jay-Z's title, I screamed out loud in Bahama Breeze and I said, I have just been inspired.
People looking around like, what's wrong with this dude, man?
Shout out to Hov, man.
Yeah, well, this is the GOAT.
H.O.V.
Yeah, man. So
He's got his own lane.
man, that was a mean line.
Yeah.
One of the dopest. So where we at, man? What's up?
Vegas,
man. Last live period of the year. Coaches everywhere.
AKA the scramble.
The mad scramble.
Coaches all over the place. Like,
That's a nice picture right there, Doug.
hey.
What's up? IG, huh?
Shout out to LA Loves the Boss, man. I don't know if you listen to this, but if you do, I will propose.
Hey.
Just like that.
Wow, okay. Doug jumping out the window, guys. 2:30 in the morning.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean?
It's Vegas, man.
It's Vegas. B5.
What happens here stays here.
Yes, sir.
Man.
It's been a good time, though.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed myself. This is my first time in a long time coming to Vegas. Used to do Orlando.
Can't sleep, man.
Man, this is like a big family reunion when you get out here, man.
And you see everybody want to kick it. Then when you tell everybody, let's go do it, everybody tired. It's been a long day.
Oh, man.
You be in the gym from 8 to 9. This is like a real job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a real job. And you ain't get, ain't nothing up in there. You got to leave. You can't eat burgers.
Hot dogs all day. You can't eat hot dogs and Doritos and water all day.
All day.
Man.
Duh.
What's up?
Hold on, before you pose this question, this podcast is brought to you by One Pass Away. Hashtag Film Never Lies. College coaches subscribe. Follow on Twitter. Let's get that thing going.
No.
Full game footage.
Full game footage.
Of guys you need to see. Because oftentimes,
Listen,
there's a lot of missing going on.
let me throw this plug in for One Pass Away because I like it. I was inspired tonight by somebody saying something to me. many college coaches always gotta call the next person and see, ask them if somebody can play or can they not play. But why don't you log on to One Pass Away and watch it for yourself so you can see if the guy can actually play and live up to the expectations of your head coach that you think, that you might want to recruit for.
Absolutely.
Log on to it. It's onepassaway.com. You can upload your games from anywhere in the country, and you can tell your summer teams, your high school teams, anybody else to upload it up there so the college coaches can go on and watch it throughout the course of the year.
Absolutely. It's a good tool. It can save guys a lot of time, money, 24-hour access. It's like Netflix. You can watch whatever you want to watch.
Man, it helps you to be able to save on your recruiting budget. You ain't got to come to a city and then find out when you get there the kid can't play.
Yeah, that happens.
You can watch it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
I know I use it all the time too.
Yeah, Doug is an avid user. You check the games out, man. So just again, this episode brought to you by OnePassAway.com, and let's get it going. What you got?
Man, speaking of One Pass Away and these college coaches, Doug, what you think about these joints, man? You kind of mentioned something to me earlier about the perspective you have on some of these jokers. What you think?
Man, this is not talking about all of them, but a lot of these dudes don't know how to evaluate. Like, it'd be crazy the questions they ask. Like, man, what you think about a kid? What would you think about it? Yeah, how would he fit in your program? So I just had to put it out there. It just popped in my mind today. Was all. What y'all think?
I mean, this is my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a college coach. I never wanted to be a college coach. So off the rip, they don't have enough time to really evaluate guys in the first place. You're talking about a couple weekends in April, you're dead in May, you're dead in June, and then you trying to get whatever you can get, in July, and it's 100,000 tournaments going on. So it's easy to really miss because you just can't see everybody. And so oftentimes, my assumption is that these guys, most of the coaches are looking at rankings and things of that nature. They obviously they got great relationships in certain markets, so they are talking to people that are from those states, those cities, trying to find out who's who to look at. And sometimes you just never know. Like I may ask Doug if I'm a coach and I ask Doug a question about a kid. If Doug don't like the kid's dad, Doug will probably be like, "Hey man, man, you know what I'm saying?" So all that goes on too.
No doubt. I did solo dolo earlier today. Another time, and I said the same thing. You can have three scouting services. You can ask, in my opinion, if you're a parent or if you're a coach, you ask all 3 scouting services what they think about the kid. Doug, if he thinking about the kid, he might give him an 8. Somebody else might give him a 7. Somebody else might give him a 6. And if you ask the dude from who the 6, first of all, you might not believe that, know that Doug give him an 8 and why he gives him an 8. And then at the same time, if Doug, Doug is one of the most unbiased dudes in the game that I know. Who got a great eye. But at the same time, everybody has some favorites. The guy that gives him a 7 he might have a dude that with lesser talent that he likes, that he's gonna say, hey, this dude, he's a 7, but this other guy, he's an 8. This one you want to check out. You know what I mean? That's why you got to be able to have. You just can't listen to one guy. You got to be able to have multiple resources that you can depend on, who have a track record of making sure that they have truth behind their words. You know what I mean?
And then once you hear the evaluations or you read a report. Then from there, man, you gotta see for yourself. You gotta make an assessment for yourself. There's the correlation between college transfers has to be directly towards not having enough time to properly evaluate.
No doubt.
You get a kid, I've always said, man, you got to see a kid play more than one time.
4 to 5 times minimum.
Because you want to see him play bad.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see him struggle. You want to see how he persevered, what his attitude is like. Because obviously the game is too fast for it to be mistake free. So you're going to definitely have those ups and downs. But you want to see if a kid is consistently good, and does he fit into your style, to your program?
I got this thing called the game after the game, where you might have 30 one game. I want to see how you respond after that 30. Like last week, Ajari Sani, he was killing at the gas hole. He ain't been doing so well this week. He had 30 the other day, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about consistency with me.
You know, they've been that, and I'm with you on that. You right about the consistency. Oh, Doug, shoot, flip the table, dog.
My bad. Shit, I thought it was Venetian shit. I thought it was supposed to move.
Right. Staple it to the ground.
Hey, one thing we gotta take. This is what I try to take in consideration for when we are talking about the summer, and in July. These 3 weeks is hectic.
Hectic, man.
Hectic. So they get a little tired sometimes. You know, their bodies wear down.
I ain't trying to jump shot.
I ain't even been the
exhausted.
layup line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't stretched to hear anything. So I know the kids tired.
Oh, that's why it's you know, in defense of the college coaches, like you said, they need to find some more time to be able to let these jokers come out to evaluate them during the spring and the summer. You know what I mean? Give them some more time because they making huge decisions right now, which can cost them their jobs often. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So then, they can come out during the high school and they gotta log those hours. But come on, man, you're not about to see
leaders of the elite.
Nah,
not in high school.
Not in high school.
You know what I'm saying? You go in up to a high school gym, see a dude hit 40, you like, man. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
He doing it against a dude that ain't even gonna be in intramurals in college.
For real.
So you're right, man. You gotta give these guys more time.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
You know,
I said, and it helps to be, I'll tell you, we was coaching. I was coaching the game, and some guy, a couple of my guys kind of got out of character and kind of went into their own mode, and I had to charge them up, them. And I charge them up right there because first of all, let them understand that this is serious business, and you can't go into your own mode. You got to stay locked in on the game plan. So they kind of get into their feelings sometimes, but at the same time, in front of the college coaches, they want to know they want to see how you respond to it.
Absolutely.
Can I coach this kid when he gets on my campus? And if you respond to it, they like, you know what? I'm good with that. I see what he gonna bring to the table. You know what I mean? He ain't just pampering them. Hey, you okay? Hey, you made the wrong play. I need you to get over that screen. All right, buddy? Come on.
Not happening.
Not with me.
Especially not with Marlon.
But what happens when kids are being recruited and they're being told some things that aren't necessarily true, whether it's positions that they're being recruited for, all those different things, and they get on campus. Because obviously, when you're being recruited, I've never been recruited. Let me go ahead and put this out there. I played Division III basketball, right? I was a student athlete to the fullest. I wasn't an athlete student. So I played D3 basketball. So there was no heavily recruited. So my question, again, is how often are coaches telling these guys, things to get them, to lock them in? And then when they get there, it's a whole different story.
It's like a courtship.
Yeah.
Like a courtship.
Some coaches keep it real, but some of them just gonna say what they gotta say to get you there.
It's like somebody walking up and down the strip. You see one, you tap on it. Hey.
Yeah.
See what she gonna say. Your follow-up game. After that, your follow-up game depends on it's gonna tell you how far you can go. So most of the time, they gonna, it's like I said, it's like a courtship.
I got a question for y'all.
I'm listening.
Speak on it.
Kids today, do y'all think they too soft?
That's a good question, man.
What do you mean by soft?
Talking like back in the day, kids were more dudes was more competitive back in the day. Like, we could be friends on the court, but when I get on the court, I'm trying to go at your head. I don't see that much nowadays. I see it with a couple of dudes.
It's only a few.
Only a few.
The reason why I would say yes is because
I got a reason.
it's probably along the same lines. you know, I think that everything is so commercialized.
I think social
You know,
media.
you got the social media aspect. You know, I seen some highlights of a kid, and these kids are watching it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna watch the highlight of Quentin Grimes, and then they gotta play him at 2:30.
Yeah.
So they gonna watch the highlights, and they gonna be like, oh man, you know, did you see what he did? It's something these kids are enamored by, that type of stuff. Like, there's only a few that are willing to not fall for that. You know what I'm saying? And just man up and just play. So yeah, I would say the commercialization of it, and you know, guys are kind of friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Very friendly.
I tweeted this during the finals. If I'm playing against you, and you fall, there's no way I'm helping you off the ground.
Not at all.
I seen that happen early in the day. like he got teammates.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna help my teammates off the floor, and I expect you to help yours, but I'm not helping you off the floor. I think something that Pugh said on an earlier podcast, man. Shout out to Alex Pugh, man. He couldn't make it to Vegas, but he made a comment about turning into somebody else when you hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a shy, nice kid, you know, off the court, but when you're on the floor, man, you gotta turn to Wolverine or somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for me, like, I'm a cool, calm guy, but when I'm hooping, I'm a different. I ain't know Mo was like that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
And I think that a lot of kids don't carry on that persona.
They don't know how to turn that switch on.
They don't know how to turn the switch on. You know what I'm saying?
Competitive. Man, real quick, shout out to Kyle Lowry. I didn't realize that K-Lo Elite was his team.
Really?
Did not know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get it now. K-Lo,
Mm-hmm.
he came down here and sat down with his team and was supporting them and help coaching them on the sideline. That's good money right there. Then another thing that I didn't know. Oh well, no, I can say I didn't know. I got shout out to Gardner Webb, man, from North Carolina. Them young boys got some good players. They didn't put it out. There's been some really good players up in this event this weekend. D1 Minnesota, they got some young guy. They got Khalid Alameen's son on there. Young Alameen.
I heard he was getting it on too.
Getting it on.
Yeah, I heard.
Him. Who else?
I like number 33 from Gardner Webb, the athletic dude.
Gardner Webb. Yeah.
33. He was
nice. Game Elite.
Zion Williams.
Yeah.
Young puppy.
Yeah.
Young puppy. Don't put your hand in the gate. He gonna bite it.
Dog. Eric Gordon. His squad nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a youngster, 2018 kid on that thing that's official.
And BPU on the buzzer beater tonight.
Man, shout out to Dain, Irvin, and Matt Verdi. Couldn't come through tonight talking about y'all I'm tired, boss.
Hey man,
Matt the Mayor.
Matt the Mayor.
Matt
you
the
know,
Mayor.
I got a quick story about Matt.
Holla at me. Let me hear it.
Man, so
It ain't gonna be surprising.
quick story. This how me and Matt met, man. And I'm in Atlanta. This is during my N1 mixtape years, and I'm interning.
Mm-hmm.
We in Atlanta. Mark Edwards introduced me to Matt, because Matt wanted to just come and just kind of help out. You know what I mean? We were selling t-shirts and socks. I don't even know what we were doing, but we was just kind of moving some units, trying to do some things. And been my dude ever since, man. This is like 2002, 3 maybe, when I first met Matt. Matt actually introduced me to Chris Rivers. When Rivers was over at Reebok. And, you know, me and Rivers been tight ever since as well. So I think one thing we talked about before, I know we kind of on a tangent a little bit, but, you know, this business is purely a business of relationships. And, you know, you have to be able to foster relationships and, you know, not just reach out to people when you need something from them. You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest thing ever. I know my phone ring, and I already know what you're looking for. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not gonna answer the phone.
Speaking of Mark Edwards, you did lose a bet to me on Twitter worldwide. Everybody saw it.
What was the bet?
It was the Kentucky and Texas A&M basketball
Oh,
game.
I remember that.
He bet on Big
Dinner?
Blue. Yes, at the buffet.
I remember
And
that.
he said he was going to be in Las Vegas. You're not in Vegas,
You're
Doc.
not in Vegas.
I am waiting on my buffet. I'm waiting to see how you going to make up for this or what you going to say as far as how we going to take care of this. Because right now you reneged on the bet. I think I shot a tweet. Follow me on Twitter at Marlon Lowe. You can go down the timeline and see it. MarlandLowe. Marlon Lowe on Twitter. Mark, you clowning.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be here in Vegas. I asked you if you was coming. You told me that you was coming. You said you wasn't gonna miss it. You wanted to get on the podcast. You wanted to holler, share your story. All of a sudden, incognito. A no-show.
He did.
That's a violation, dog.
You gave him a shout out, right?
Something like
Okay,
that.
let me give a quick shout out to everybody that's tweeting their offers, and everybody's blessed to have an offer. Can y'all please listen, everybody? Can y'all please just be original? Like, just come up with something different. Half y'all ain't going to church. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say.
Come up with something else, man. Like, you know, I'm excited to have an offer, or you know what? Sometimes it's not even.
Just be thankful.
Be thankful. There you go. Or don't mention it at all. This is not a popularity contest.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be.
It is.
It shouldn't be.
It's social media.
It shouldn't
It's
be.
a popularity contest.
It shouldn't be.
Anything you can do, I can do
better.
Not dudes making
I can
graphics.
do anything.
They making graphics announcing their final choice of schools now. That's one. I got another one I copied today.
Well, you know, I think with those type of people and those kind of lists, I'm all about that. You know what I'm saying? If you that guy, you got your offers, or your top fives or whatever you're trying to do. I mean, you know, teach his own. All I'm saying is just
The way you
just
put it
be,
out there.
yeah, just be original with how you presenting it.
Blessed.
You know.
I'm blessed to receive
Everybody
an offer.
says the same.
Blessed to receive this.
thing.
I'm blessed to be. I'm blessed to be in the
have
room
this
with
offer.
y'all. I'm
I'm
blessed.
gonna
to
start
be
blessing everything. Like
just be blessed.
I'm about to be
man.
blessed. I'm
Just be
about to
blessed.
tweet every day. I'm blessed for some randomness,
I'm
and I'm gonna tag everybody in it.
I'm blessed for her giving me the exchange on my car today.
Oh my god, my man Doug had the worst car in the world.
Tell the story, please.
We just driving, you know, we in Vegas and we just rolling.
Headed out to Henderson.
Hello.
Yeah, headed to Foothill High School. Check out Texas Pro 15s and next thing you know, the car just you know you had that feeling where
It just stopped.
it just stopped. It's just no more rumblings was going on in my seat. Like, what's going on?
No, talking about
It just died. And I'm looking at like, wait a minute, what do you mean it just
it does
died?
it all the time.
No, it was just, boy, like I did some wrong.
He was all calm about it. Like I was just, it'll work. Just give me a second.
Like we had to pull off the side of the road.
Shout out to Red Roof Inn.
Shout out to Red Roof.
In the parking lot.
Just had to sit in the parking lot, just let the car just
chill for a minute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, just shut her down for a minute, baby. Just shut her down. Let her just sit here in neutral. Let the AC blow, and let's see if we can get out here for a few minutes.
Crazy,
Come on,
man.
You got a rental car, and
That don't work.
man.
It only had like 2,000 miles on it, man.
Oh wow.
Somebody
That's
be driving.
crazy.
They be
Somebody
driving the rental cars hard. They go after the rental cars.
doing something. And you know what else too? Adidas put on. I mean, I haven't gone to the other tournaments out here, but Adidas put on a nice little showing. Man, they brought out all of their dudes.
Yeah.
D Rose from the Shy,
Yeah, man. Big Game James came out here.
Dame Lillard,
Damian Lillard.
Kyle Lowry.
I didn't see Kyle. Okay, but
Yeah.
Kyle was in the building.
Andrew
Brandon
Wiggins.
Ingram, Andrew Wiggins,
They had their little.
Justice Winslow.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was
It was dope.
It was dope because I think the kids had a chance to actually like
interact.
interact with them and kick it with them and talk to them and You know what I'm saying?
We got a picture
man.
one of the young Texas Pro young fellas playing
2K with James Harden
last night. They tweeted that thing out.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was dope, man. I mean, I think it's just good, man, for the youngsters to see those guys, man, and good for those guys to come back and support the youngsters. So that was a good look.
And they support their old programs, and like some programs don't have no affiliation with their kids after they leave.
Who's that?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oops, my fault. Oops.
Dude,
Hey, but nah, it was dope. I mean, Doug, you went over to the other joint though, right? You go over to
Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot Hoops with Hal Passner. You know.
Man, they got it popping over there, man. Jordan Brand did a good job. Got a whole floor, nice little setup.
I saw that floor. That was official.
Is the floor black for real?
Yeah,
all
all
black with a white jump man in the middle.
What color ball they playing with?
They playing with a regular ball, but the regular Jordan ball, but the rims are platinum.
I seen that last year. They was them joints platinum like that.
The rims?
The rims platinum, yeah.
Painted platinum, like silver.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that before.
Oh, it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Like they got all the Jordan Brand guys banners with their pictures in there. Yeah,
I think obviously a lot of USA guys are out here too. So it starts to. I ran into Tyler Eulis and Rich Paul at a little burger joint. Just random, you know what I'm saying? So everybody down there. Vegas is the place to be.
At the Bigfoot, they had DeMarcus Cousins, CP3, Oladipo.
What, Melo out there?
I didn't see Melo. But CP3 was on the bench coaching hard, like...
Paul?
Yeah, CP3 coaching his team.
That's what's up.
Aaron Gordon and Stanley Johnson was on the bench for the Oakland Soldiers.
That's what's up.
Man, I just support that. Strong. It's a family, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you talking about? Nah, I get it.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about?
Melo got Team Melo, so he with his team. Chris Paul go back to CP3. James Harden sit with his. Kyle Lowry sit with his. Justice Winslow sit with his. People that been through the program. Kawhi Leonard used to be with the Inland Stars and things of that nature. Then I get you. I get you. Moutier come back and support Texas Pro. Daniel House, Isaiah Taylor, they come back, checks.
I
get it.
Tim Frazier, Gerald Green was with Elite this weekend.
And Wink Adams.
Yeah, and Wink
was over there too.
Yeah,
they was checking it out, checking out.
That's what I'm saying. But then you got some programs that just use the kids, so the kids like, well, you use me, I'm gonna use you to get what I gotta go, and then we just gonna keep it pushing.
Like that.
That's mean. But I mean, it is what it is.
I got a team out here from there.
Say what?
They got a team out here from Germany, Munich, Germany. They got a team out here playing. Yeah, they played against.
Shout out to the people in Germany. Tragedy happened over there just recently. Unfortunately.
It's crazy out here.
World crazy, man. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta stay prayed up.
If it wasn't for basketball,
oh boy,
man, I don't know. This game has done a lot, man.
It's done a lot.
It's done a lot, like especially for me. Meeting people I never thought I would have meet before. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope.
You ever met Coach K?
I met him a long time ago when Jacoby was playing.
You had a heart attack? You passed out?
Man, it ain't that serious.
I mean, that's
you know my story about Roy Williams though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying though, I had to throw this in there for Doug too. Since he talking about people that he don't get a chance to meet and then, is excited about meeting me. If he ever showed his ass up to the NBA Top 100 camp,
Eventually.
It would, that is the creme de la creme of basketball.
Man, he gonna come.
Every sneaker team and kids from all the independent organizations, the best of the independent organizations, get a chance to go mano a mano and play. And Doug been talking about for the last 3 years, he going out there. One of the best scouts and analysts when it comes down to evaluating talent that I've ever been across. And he don't want to show up
eventually.
It's been the last 2 years, man. I always got stuff going on with family reunion, man. I'm a family man, dog. Come on, man.
That sounds like an excuse there, but we're going to let you on that one.
I'm a family man, dog.
Anybody, you had a chance to get out to the Fab 48?
Nah, man. I don't. It'd be too crowded in there, dog. You can't really watch stuff over there. It'd be like Rucker.
Shoot, Dino's might like that comment right there. We got to get Dino's on here one time. Kind of tell us a little bit about his Fab 48 and the Pangos All-American campaign he got.
Over there, though, man.
We played in it last year.
Yeah.
It was
I heard it's official.
Yeah. 2 years ago. We
It's like that.
Yeah.
The intimate feel, like old school Lil Jim.
Say like the Ruck.
Yeah, man.
It's
Popping
going
out
down.
there.
It's going down.
I'm gonna get out there eventually, man.
Eventually.
That's my favorite word today.
I think it is. It's all right. We're going to let you rock.
Yeah, let me rock with it, man.
I'm blessed that you eventually will be there. Blessed, baby, blessed.
Shout out to CJ Roberts. He been getting it on.
Who?
CJ Roberts.
Who?
Man.
Mike Jones?
He been getting it on.
He even getting it in?
Yeah.
What did he hit him for?
36 last night, 31 tonight. Hey, man. That's official.
Is you still with Beast Mode?
Man,
why is... Oh. So speak on it, man. Why he got to put up all these numbers by himself? Because the team, they done scattered on him. Oh, I heard Billy Preston when he played with the Hoop. I thought he was done for the summer.
I think a lot of players, I mean, I guess it's the last, I don't know if it's I'm not sure about the rationale of why kids are switching teams. I guess it's the last weekend of the summer, which is crazy, by the way. Seems like the summer gets shorter and shorter every year.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess guys just want to play, have a different, feel, a different experience. I don't know.
Man, they got some dudes that lost in one tournament, then they go suit up for another team in another tournament.
Yes.
I'm like, how the hell you gonna do that, man? If your ass couldn't help me to win, don't go play with another mother, man.
But don't rules like, man, if you ain't playing pool play, you can't. Well, it was still pool play.
Yeah, the Adidas event started earlier than other people, and they just had you. They really, made you play a lot of games in one day, so that you kind of, the event is their event is over a lot quicker, and then other people kind of stretch theirs out to make sure that when you come to Vegas, you're gonna be here in Vegas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that got tickets to go home on Tuesday, Monday, and they lost today.
Man.
Today is Friday.
Some people got round trip tickets to go back home on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
They got
what?
3 days to just
Spend more money. That's it.
Come on, Southwest Airlines. Y'all got a computer glitch that can't just be messing up everything. Everybody's airline.
And I'm a huge Southwest fan.
Man, I'm about to send them a tweet. I'm about to send them a DM right now.
If you ain't never been to Vegas, stuff is expensive out here.
Yeah.
But, man.
I mean, we at the Venetian right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
The curtains push the clothes and open.
Hey, let me see. Speaking of CJ Roberts, I got his dad calling me on the phone right now. We just got finished talking about CJ Roberts. Craig Roberts, how you doing, man? Nah, sorry. I got you with Doug Jones and Maurice Mo Elrod, baby. We got you on this podcast right now, the Summer Pod.
Live.
You live, baby. What's good? Man, Doug just brought up CJ. He said he one of the guys down here that's been getting it in.
We trying, bro.
Hey, Craig, man, we ain't trying to hear all that.
We got
that's summer. That's that PC.
That's it, huh?
So what you saying? What's that relevant to?
Well, we're not last year long hair. We look good and we get down.
Hey, yo.
I'm alright with that, Craig. Your timing was like impeccable, for real.
No, seriously.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, what it is, man. That's why we playing.
Okay, so no, now check this out, because this was the next question, dog. Why how is it that CJ has to put up them type of numbers this weekend? What happened to the squad?
Oh man, okay, we only had 9 guys on beast mode. Okay?
Yep.
Joe Thompson, the 6'8" kid from Marlboro, Louisiana, became disenchanted in Atlanta last week. And quit. Whatever. I don't want to say he, removed himself from the team in the equation in Atlanta. So we're down to 8. Jordan Phillips hurt his knee, didn't play in Atlanta, and said the doctor had advised him to not play for the next 2 months. So he said he was out. So we're down to 7. Well, shortly after we got to Atlanta, Javante Smart and his boy, Jalen Williams Black, advised us that they were going to go to Vegas with Alpha Payton. So, they've been playing with us the whole time. Alpha Payton and asked them, some of their homies play with Alpha Payton, they're going to go to Vegas with them. We're down to 5. Chris Smith sprained the ankle in the Saturday game in Atlanta. And I ain't gonna hold it against Chris, but he made the due deal, and that's a big deal to them. So they elected to stay home and let's stay ankle to make sure they're good with the division next week. So we're down to 4.
Hey, next thing you know, you about to suit up.
Brandon Butler, Mr. Ryder said, well, we got 4 guys. I was going to win wings and all them 5 because I want a chance to win. Okay, we down to 3. Robert Brown has some real legitimate family issues, man. I think his grandfather is very, 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 very sick, man. So they had to go tend to the grandfather. So they're down to 2. CJ Roberts and Brandon James.
So how many do y'all have out here in Vegas?
They got 2 dudes from the original Beast Mode team in Vegas. The rest of the guys, the under 6, 7 guys, are guys from my Southwest Elite team.
Okay. Man.
Hey,
You broke that down.
So all of this, it goes down in the summer.
Yeah, man. Summer is a mother.
And then, money suggested to me was, hey man, Marlon will come with RM5. He said he's going to take care of it, they're going to play. Let's go vote. And you know what my response to that was. I wasn't going to trust, dog. I don't trust them dudes with my kids. I trust them dudes with my kids to play with them.
Right. Instead of beast mode. Right, I feel you.
Thank you. I mean, this is his last summer, his last tournament, his last Vegas. I'm not going to put it in them cats' hands and have my son go down there and be help and support. The ball reversal man.
Now, if y'all didn't catch that, he said he's not gonna have him be the ball reversal man.
The ball reversal,
Swing it.
man. Swing it.
So in other words, you took some guys from your Southwest elite team.
I was bringing my team anyway.
Gotcha.
I told Ray, hey man, look, I'm taking my team. This is what I've done. You get the flights, the CJ players, take care of their room, bring me a van on the car for them, and I got it. Let's go.
Just like that.
Just like that. And I didn't tell anybody. I mean, this got done Monday night, and I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my kids, my parents. Nobody knew nothing until we got here Tuesday. Because my team mom was losing her mind. We're not on the schedule. They took us off the schedule. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're not on the schedule. Don't worry about it. We're good.
So they didn't know that they was coming they thought they was still coming to Southwest Elite, and instead
Nobody
you
knew
had
anything until we got to the baggage train at the airport here in Vegas.
and so you wasn't telling nobody nothing to make sure they got on the plane, and then when they get here, they beast mode.
I ain't say nothing. I didn't want Dino some gear. Dino some gear was pretty cool, but Ray said he talked to them And really said they told him as long as CJ was playing, they didn't have no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they said as
That's
long as
respect.
they don't care who they bring, as long as CJ playing, they good with it. You know, and I said, well, CJ going.
That's what's up.
Playing.
That's what's up. Fulfilling your commitment.
You know, and it was funny because we played DC Premier today. And the man that coached DC Premier after the game, one of our kids got hurt and one of their kids got hurt. So we both met up in the ER and sent one of the kids to get stitched up. And he told me, he said, man, we are so glad that we didn't play y'all in the UA session when he had the full team and some real help, because we had some problems. He said, we had problems today, and he was by himself. You know, I said, well, you know, he said, man, he said, but, you know, they didn't really play like that in the UA session. I said, well, they had to split time with Javante. He said, yeah, he said, he did, you know, he's highly regarded. He said, but come on, dog, it's obvious who the dude is. I said, well, you know what, I can't say that because when I say that, people don't look at me as the coach, they look at me as the dad.
Right.
He's like, that's your son? I said, yeah, that's my son. He said, I would have never known. I'm like, I know. I don't do a lot of personal touching. I'm past that. I can't do a lot because, you know, I get called a crazy daddy, so I just kind of be quiet and let it go. You know, but, you know, me and CJ, we know what it is, man. Like I say, some folks, you know, some is light skin on that and pouring into it, some got to work for it. We got to work for it.
Grinders.
And that's all it is, you know what I mean? Brad from Marvin's Life did the little mix with who was the best guard in Dallas, Marcus Garrett or TJ Starr. And after he got through watching CJ do the New York Reds 33 last night, he was like, I don't know. I said, well, Brad, tell you what, you go set it up and bring all your cameras and we'll see.
Hey, those some bad dudes though.
Said what up? Said what up?
Marcus Garrett and TJ Starr.
Oh.
We ain't scared now.
They really say roll the balls out, man. Let's get it on.
Those some bad dudes.
We ain't scared.
No doubt. We know that. What is looking like on the offer end for CJ right now? Throw some schools out there.
I mean, Fresno State offered yesterday, Missouri offered today. And said, man, we ain't really tripping about that, man. We know what we like, we know what we want, and you know, we're gonna do the thing, we're gonna take the best pick. You know, I've always tried to put him in situations where he can play. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's the most important thing to him. He's not a kid that can do the bench. You know, he's not a kid that can do the bench. He can do a lot of stuff, but he can't do the bench. That I know.
That's as real as it get, man. For real.
So they can't do the
So,
bench.
I mean, and even if that means going, you know, to a mid or even a low, I mean, you know, guys think I'm crazy, but, you know, your team is still a higher risk because CJ knows Scott Carson, he was 2 years old, and he's been running your team since he was 4 years old.
So that won't be a bad look.
You know? And look at what Scott Carson doing with Kevin Evans in the middle 20.
You're doing that for sure. You're doing that for sure.
And it's funny, I was sitting there talking to him on the phone about school and options and whatnot, and he said, Daddy, look, when you go to UCL, Coach Scott, I can play with the Twins. I said, what? Yeah, the freshman year would have been twin senior year. That could be a problem.
Okay, so question, Craig. Check this out. You know, we got people listening right now to the podcast, and when they come down, they know, turn your radio down, man. Damn, what you listening to?
I listen to them, dog, on TV.
Oh, turn it down, shit.
Okay,
Put it on mute or something.
Put it on pause, man.
We in a hotel room. We ain't got the pause button.
So check this out. For the people that's listening, Craig, we got people that's listening to the summer podcast and parents that are this their first time going through the process. You've been doing this. How long you been doing this, Craig?
Year 21.
21. Now you done put everybody's kid through the process, and now you on your own. When it comes down to C.J. Roberts making a choice of school, are you letting him make that decision solely on his own?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
He's 17. If the decision was based upon him, it would be made based upon what shoes they wear, and I kick the cheerleaders off.
Oregon.
Man, coach is pretty cool. They're going to let me hoop.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he's 17, man. I mean, he's a kid, man. I mean, he was born into this. You know, I tell people all the time, I started coaching summer basketball before I had a kid, not to get my kid through.
Right.
You know, so he kind of came into my world.
Right.
You know, and he's been around, man. I mean, from, you know, when I had Jeremy Mayfield, Brandon Fields, Tommy Moffitt, Tuppy Moss, you know, Montreal McDonald, you know, he's been around, he sat on the bus with them dudes, you know, he's been on trips with me, he knows the business. You know, he knows the business. I mean, it's funny, last month, I told him, I said, look, man, we got to go visit Louisiana Tech. You know, and they had been calling him and texting him and whatnot, and he was like, I really don't want to go. I said, why not? He said, cause that's a long drive, I don't want to be in the car that long. I said, well, look, bro, we ain't doing nothing else. We going like in discussion, you know, get some sleep, you know, I'm going to get you up in the morning, we're going to go. So I got him on, he drug his feet because he really didn't want to go. You know, being a kid, just dragging his feet, you know, doing a little annoying stuff to make us late. I'm like, bro, it don't matter what you do, we still going, so come on.
Mm-hmm.
We get in the car, he put his headphones on, listen to his music, play a little game on his phone, and you know, this is the whole ride there acting like he don't want to be there. We get there, you know, and they be respectful, be nice, yes sir. And they roll out the red carpet, start showing him around, you know, he taps me and says, Dad, it's kind of nice here. I'm like, I know. What do you think I said when we hit the car?
Right.
You know, and then we went and sat down and talked with Coach Conkle, and Conkle kind of mapped out, you know, how they play, you know, how he would like to use them, what he envisioned for him, you know, if he comes to La Tech, you know, see, they was like, kind of feeling Coach Conkle, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at a picture of one of the guys that wore a 0, and he said, so, what would he be if I came here next year? Conkle said, no, he graduated. And she was like, oh, okay.
So the
So I
number
told him,
0.
I said, you're trying to make sure your number available. He was like, yep, I gotta have my number. I said, okay. You know, so I mean, again, and then Conkle told him, yeah, we wear Nike, but we're going to Adidas. That changed the whole completely of the business right there. That would have made it okay, I don't know.
Just like that, based on some shoes.
Based on some shoes.
Kids, man, like you said.
You know, based on some shoes. I mean, I really like my tech, he liked my tech, and, you know, I told Conkle, we're going to come back in August unofficially, and I'm going to bring my boss this time.
Your boss.
That's my boss.
Who's
I
that?
got a boss. What's my name? That's the boss.
Grandma.
Grandma is the boss.
There it is. So, all right. Now, as we get ready to close up, Craig, tell me this. I know that CJ is I know him from a personal perspective. I know him from as a basketball player and as an individual. What happens? What's your approach and your communication when somebody might sit back and say, and it's not just necessarily about CJ. We just throwing this out there in general. If somebody recruit, they try to say, man, this kid got a bad attitude. Like they might sit back and say, CJ got a bad attitude. What's your response to when somebody says that?
That's it. You ain't got to say come to know that's been said. It's been said he got a bad attitude. It's been said he's a little wild. He might be a little crazy. And I tell people, yeah, he is. He couldn't like his mama. You know? I mean, I don't back away with that, but I tell people this. You're going to find a dude that play harder, that's more competitive, and take winning and losing personal than him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we down here, and he knows it's tough. Because he knows there's only one other person off the original team here with him, and the rest of it just some guys from my team. You know, a couple of guys that from his high school team.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew that winning is tough, but we in a dogfight with the New York Reds, you know, the NYBL team that's the only person they is Amadou Diallo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in USA basketball. Like, even without him, they still should beat us by 30.
Right.
And CJ got them dudes believing and fighting and scratching their claws to win. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, basketball players are like women, man. And everybody like what they like. So, basketball players like women, and basketball players like chicken. There's nobody wrong way to cook chicken, dog. You know how you like your chicken. Fried, grilled, sauteed, fricassee, barbecue.
You sound like Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump.
All about how you like your chicken.
That's what's up. Well, appreciate you hollering at us, man. Like I said, the timing was incredible for you to hit me like this. Shit, what you about to get into? Never mind. We on the summer podcast, man.
On the podcast, bro, I'm gonna keep it PG. At 1:26 a.m. in Las Vegas, I'm getting in the bed by myself.
I'll holler at you, man. That's my man Craig Roberts from out of Dallas. He coached Southwest Elite. His son TJ Roberts played with the Beast Mode this year with Ray Forsett. Obviously, you heard how it goes down in the summer sometime. The team disbanded a little bit. They all had different things they had wanted to do. Somebody got hurt. Another guy wanted to, rest his body up for the opportunity to go to Adidas Nations. And
here's the crazy part about that story, right?
Uh-huh.
That was from a Dallas team. That is also the story from a team from California, a team from New York, a team from Chicago. Like, that same story applies across the nation.
It does.
Which is why, the summer, man, is such a tricky time, man. It's universal.
And you got to know how to navigate the waters. You got to know how to navigate it. It's like they said. He even said New York Rams was missing Amadou Diallo. You know what I mean?
Super nice.
Nice. Volcano Elite don't have boy, either.
On Trey?
Porter kid.
Michael Porter?
Yeah.
Oh, where he at? Yeah, you was in
I
basketball?
didn't see him yesterday when he was playing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And there it is. Shoot. Man, we might as well go and venture back downstairs at this Grand Lux or something and see what's going on down there. See y'all peeping out the window and hear the sirens going by.
The sirens going on.
It's going down. It's going down out there, Doug.
Hey, man, I'm trying to go see something. We got to keep it PG. Go ahead.
Man, I'm trying to see what Craig saw.
Yeah.
Them pillows.
Wow.
Tired, boss.
Hey.
Been a long week.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. We kind of ramble a little bit, but it's all informational. We're giving you insight, not just information. If you listen to it, it's about insight. There's a difference between insight and information. You should always want insight because guess what? That precedes the information.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Nuggets.
Turn up.
Bing! It goes down in the summer. Hey, I'm going to take us home. Summertime.
Hey, man, it's
Summertime.
1:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
You get a deal. Title Hove is not going to sign you, player.
Man, follow me on Twitter, man.
Oh, yeah.
D Jones 8301.
Who that?
At D Jones 8301.
Man, don't even follow me. Just follow the podcast at The Summer Pod. That's it, man. Just hit us up. Our followers are increasing by the day.
Yeah, log on to that website too. Check out the website, Summer Podcast, thesummerpodcast.com, thesummerpodcast.com.
And
Scroll down to the bottom and subscribe on there so we make sure that when we update some information, you have it. It'll be sent straight to you.
one thing we're gonna do also is once I get stable, 'cause I'm all over the place the next couple of days, but once I get myself confined to being stable, I'm gonna upload the video. See, what you guys don't know is that with these podcasts, yes, we are giving you the audio, but you gotta see the video because the video is gonna give you the facial expressions.
Oh,
Low on his phone, texting somebody, tweeting, writing notes.
I'm all on
Doug on
Instagram.
passing the pictures around. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the video gonna set it off right for you.
So we good.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Once again, we thank you.
From the 702.
And
And
when
the
you had
Venetian.
any information that you have, you got some questions, mention us on Twitter or send us an email at talk@thesummerpodcast.com. Talk@thesummerpodcast.com.
Peace.
Holla.
How crazy is that
Dog,
crazy
yeah.
just called like that?
Motherfuckers gonna be like, them niggas said that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
That was crazy.
Hey, just mention that dude, dog.